killed my beans.
There are a lot though. There are a lot though.
Look, suffering. Here, where's my bowl? Suffering. Oh, look! You can see the beans inside, Jack. Look, that's a pea pod, bean pod.
What are those?
Look.
They're just beans?
Pop the pods open, and there's beans in there. Look. These are the Blue Lake bushes. See? How neat is that? Okay.
Do we eat those beans?
Yes, baby. We got to come through and clean out this whole garden situation. Did we get any on that one?
They're still tiny right now.
Oh my goodness, look at the peppers. We got to do it.
Why'd they turn red though?
I don't know why they turned red, but here's a green one we can pluck.
There's a blossom right there, like just one.
Yep, there's one too. I want to put one in that one as well. All right, let's see if we can't get this stuff done over here real fast, and then we'll let those grow a little while more. This basil has to be cut. Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to another video. So Jackson and I are out here in our garden, and we just plain and simple have been very busy since most of things are now open back up again. It has been a challenge to get out in our garden and do a lot of things. And with that being said, we have some things that we need to take care of. We did have a friend of ours, he built us some raised beds here. We tried containers. I am totally a container person, but what we have realized is that our garden doesn't like containers. Peppers are about the only things that we have been able to really get to grow really well. And so that is good. If you'll bring it down, bud. So what we're going to do, our yard guy came yesterday to cut the yard, but it rained. So I think he just went on and he'll come back another day. So what we're going to do is we're going to move these. We're going to move these out of the way so they're not leaning on our neighbor's fence. And then we're just going to mow right there, just that little space, so I can lay those beds down flat, because we're going to, I'd prefer to be able to see the garden out of my kitchen windows than out of in the back. And then see how we can move forward. So really good for us. Our beans actually are growing, even though the leaves of the bean plants are not doing well. So, but our beans are growing. We did bush beans, and this sun has killed us. I mean, it's just killed us. Honestly, I don't think that the kiddie pools are bean friendly, so I've learned that from this year. We have a basil plant that is like for real. I gotta trim that basil back. So Jackson and I are going to take about 30 minutes or so just to kind of get a little bit of light cleaning in the garden done. We're not doing anything major today. Nothing major. Just a little bit of light cleaning. Get the garden up so that I can next week, when I get a little bit more funds in, since I paid for the raised beds this week, what I'm going to do is I am going to next week buy soil and then some plants. So whatever I can plant for the fall. And prayerfully, I will be able to get a good crop in the ground. It's September, so we still have a little bit of time. I'm in zone 8A. And so prayerfully, I'm still trying to figure out, like, half of my yard is cut and the other half is not. And I think it's just because that storm came up. But he didn't text me to say, hey, storm's coming, I'll be back, or nothing. So I'm hoping that when he comes back, he doesn't just mow the other part that he didn't mow yet, so we don't have a lopsided yard. He didn't call me to tell me or message me. So my assumption is that he will be back. Anywho, Jack and I are going to sit you up on the tripod. We're going to get some stuff moved. I'm going to do the mowing, because everybody knows that anytime Jackson mows the grass, we are in an asthma situation, and I am not here for any situations. We are not. We don't need no situationships. We just need mom to do it, and it is perfectly fine. He is not in dereliction of his duties. Jackson is very, very helpful, and so is Alana when it comes to the yard stuffs. But I just need to make sure that he doesn't get sick. And we have done well this year. He's only had one flare, and that was when he mowed the grass. So no mowing the grass for Jackson. He did get the lawnmower undone for mom, which is helpful. So I'm going to just get him to help me crank it, and then I will just do that one little area. So we're going to set up the tripod, just bring you guys along with us as we work in our garden. There it is. Mama, move. Let me go there. If we lay it down, it can click. Move, mama. Mama, move. Come on. Go. Move. Back. Go. Grab up on the knee. And just go this way. Need to get this stuff. Move, mama. 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 Go. Move. Move, mama. Go. Mama. No, stay. Leave it. Yeah, we just need to go. I just want to drag out of the way so that I can just get the. That's all, just out of the way. Oh my. Now if you can get the lawnmower started, I'll just mow it right there. So alrighty, you guys, here is me just kind of mowing out that little piece of grass where I wanted to put those garden beds, because Mr. Jerome had not come and mowed just yet, but I got it done. Now we should be able to get Jackson. Can you go to the garage and get mom the hoe, just so I can hoe out this little bit of grass and weeds here? It may be a rake. Yeah. My toes are getting dirty. All the way to the fence if we can, because I want to keep the weeds from growing up. There we go. Perfect. And now we just flip that one back over. All right, now let's just get a big one of those. So, it's not. But let's do a big trash bag, one of those big outside trash bags, and we'll get all this trash and stuff cleaned up from here. Did you happen to see my garden shears anywhere? The shears are better. The little tiny one? Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, you guys, so here I am now. You'll see me trying to detangle our netting around our garden from our neighbors. She has climbing vines or some kind of vines on her side of the fence, inside of her fence. And what it did was some of the vines came through the fence holes and caught on to our deer netting that we had to keep the rabbits out of our garden. And so here I am just trying to detangle, and y'all, them fire ants got to my foot. I said, oh Lord, it's a fire. Y'all, my foot was on fire.
Are you pulling it over this way or are you trying to pull it in?
Huh?
Want me to pull it this way?
Come over here with the scissors, because I'm stuck again. I'm trying not to damage the grapevine, but some of these other vines are just stuck in here that came from that other side. The grapevine is doing great, but yeah, these other little vines that have just gotten so tiny. Pull all that out.
Got the grapevine?
No, let me see the silk shears. Okay, see what you can pick up.
Oh wait.
What is it, babe?
Drop the lips.
All the water bottles can be picked up as well. Hey, Jack. I'm mostly loose from your side. It's because of the netting.
Damn.
Small one. That is 0.7 cubic feet.
That says garden soil.
That's 429. But then this one right here is 2 for 10. 2 cubic feet. 2 cubic feet is only $5. What about these right here? What you think? Think those would look okay? Which leaves look the healthiest? The ones I'm trying to find. Let me see what these look like. Oh, they look raggedy. Aw. These don't look too bad. Some of these leaves are good. That's a bad one. Let me see. Let me back up this one. They just look. Some of them look good and some of them don't. Oh, those look okay, right? So we get 6 of those. There's 6 of these, right? That'll be 6. Would you hold up? Stand on that side. Okay. have radishes at the house. But I saw some good kale down here and then broccoli. So there's magic hybrid broccoli. This kale, curly kale. You want to do 2 of these?
Do we eat kale?
I like kale.
Maybe one, because one doesn't like kale.
Huh?
Maybe one, because one doesn't really like kale.
You sure she don't?
Positive.
This one looks way more cool. I like that one.
Well, the only greens that she likes that are like that is spinach when it's made into like a thing, and turnip and collard greens.
Okay.
When they're seasoned and wet. All I see is green magic hybrid.
12, because it's 6 each 12, and then we'll do got that.
Okay.
Look okay.
Sherman.
Yeah, there's one in each of those. Okay. All right, so we got 2, 3. That's 12. Oh, cauliflower. Yeah, cauliflower.
You want to try that one over again?
Yeah. And cauliflower. Or do these look better? Which ones? Okay. All right, that's 4 of those. All right. All right, you guys. So Jackson and I are just back from Lowe's. This is the old garden space, right? And then we have our garden beds down there. I'm actually going to move those. There's a couple storms out in the Atlantic. So there's a couple storms out in the Atlantic, and some of them are some pretty rough hurricanes. We don't know what's coming our way just yet, but I don't want to run into a situation where we have a category anything, because we're still in hurricane season until November. So I don't want, 140, 50, 60 plus mile an hour winds. If those beds remain there, they could potentially lift off the garden and slam into the house. So I'm actually going to move them over here. All we have on this side is open yard. Of course, if we had a hurricane warning, we would take this down. But then trees. So prayerfully, it's just a better decision. We're going to actually just bring the garden beds down this way. We still get pretty much sun all the way here on this side of the house. So that's what we're going to do. We did go ahead and get our garden soil, and then we got some plants. So we're going to wrap this into the video. The next video that'll be in this series will be us actually putting out the beds, lining them with cardboard, and putting down the weed barrier and getting the soil in. So that's how we're going to leave that. We're going to just do a part 2 of this video. So the first part was just cleaning out and really getting the beds ready to be set. So that's what we're going to do as we have a lazy Saturday. Hey, mama. Hey, girl. All right, you guys. So there it is. We'll see you next time. Bye now.